today. We're gonna put these new turbo skis on this car and see what it makes. I'm pretty excited, as you can tell. I don't know, can you tell? I think my wife's gonna be pretty excited too when she gets her new car finally. I've been driving this thing for the past month and a half probably. Mainly because I don't want her to scratch any wheels, you know, but it's okay. It's eventually gonna get passed on to her. So yeah, we got these turbos ready to go in the car. Eagle's just finishing up something on another car at the moment, and we're about to get started on this in the next hour or so, and should have them hopefully buttoned up today. I don't know if we'll have time to put it back on the dyno today or not, depending how long it's going to take with it. If we have the time, we'll do it, run the car on current fueling, and see what we can get out of it. Next week we'll put the fuel system on, so stay tuned. So while Eagle is pulling the turbos out of the GLC63, a lot of people have been asking on what's the status with our GT63 1500 horsepower build. We've assembled the engine, as you can tell. Tensioners are in, everything's in. We are stuck waiting on parts. Model Works are making our intake manifolds, so we've been waiting for a few weeks for that. He says it should be done very shortly, potentially this week, but we don't know, we're waiting. We got the Wagner intercooler that came in. It's assembled, ready to go on. Obviously we can't put it on without having the intake manifolds on. And then the next hurdle has been the turbo manifolds that have been with another vendor for quite some time. So hopefully, you know, they're gonna hurry up and send it at some point soon. And once we have that back, we can continue assembling the engine, put it back in the car, and start breaking it in, tune it, and see what we can actually make on it. That's about it for the GT63. Let's get back to see what Eagle's been up to. I actually have a titanium exhaust coming for this car too. Shh, don't tell my wife, she doesn't need to know. It was like that before. I have no idea how loud it's gonna be, hopefully not too loud, but it'll save some weight, you know? And she can go faster from one store to another store to spend more money. So we're at like 49.5 millimeter on this. And this one around 51. Okay, so this compressor wheel is 2 millimeter bigger. So that's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be interesting to see what it makes. I reached out to an exhaust manufacturer and they were able to make me this 2 3/4 inch system for the car. The good thing about the system is it maintains the factory exhaust flaps, and it gives me the ability to switch it from quiet to loud with the push of a button, as well as it also looks great. We're gonna continue messing with the GLC. I had a friend of mine, Exotic Devon from Devon Solutions out of Florida, send us some nice Focal speakers for the car. Those are direct replacement, they're plug and play. Pretty good upgrade for most AMG cars, whether you have Burmeister or not. These sound much better. It's a real easy installation, they're plug and play, so you can see all you have to do is just unplug the factory speaker. This plugs right into the same spot, you don't need to trim anything or cut anything, and the connector plugs right in here. Everything's super easy to install and sounds really good. So we're gonna put them in, put in 2 subs in the front, replace all the indoor speakers, tweeters, as well as the center speaker in the dash, and 2 speakers up in the headliner in the back. And we'll move on with the fuel system installation later on today, as well as put the car on the dyno, data log it, and move on from there. So stock speaker. Look at the magnet on it. And the focal speaker. And it installs one way. OEM tweeter replacing with the focal one. Plugs right in. We're gonna install the crossovers that they supply as well. So input, we would take this from the signal that goes to the mid right here, and on the output side we'll use the tweeter and the mid output. So now we're gonna zip tie all that nicely, attach it to the panel over here so it doesn't rattle, and then put it all back together. Finally, we're doing the fuel system in the car. We didn't go with any name brand. We decided to just try something different this time. Basically, we're using OEM pumps from a different car. We custom made the lines, had to cut and weld some stuff, and then see how well this is gonna work. And if it works well for this application and holds the power that we want, I think it'll cost significantly less money than anything else available on the market today. So it might be a good option for for some people who don't want to go to 1,000 or 1,200 wheel horsepower. They want to make 850, 900, and that fuel system should be more than enough for that power. So Dima's gonna put it on, and we'll throw it on the dyno hopefully today. Just we're really busy. There's a ton of cars outside, as you can see, and a few dynos booked. So we'll try our best and see what it makes. I don't know. I always say see what it makes. Whatever. We'll put it on the dyno and go from there. This will be pretty much the last step of this car, to put these pumps on, and we'll retune it for that, add some boost, change, just, I don't know what the fuck we're gonna change. We're just gonna retune the car, basically, for these pumps, add some boost, change the fueling.
Yeah, something, yeah.
Yeah, change something, and that's it. And then whatever we end up making, that's what it's gonna do. And I might run it once or twice just to see what it's actually capable of with these turbos, and that's it. And then I'll pass it on to my wife. So this is the new pump. We have to machine a spacer for it, as you can see, so it fits, and drill out the body, and other than that, it should bolt right on. Yeah, we're touching like 97% right on spool up, which is fine. And then at red line we're at like 67. So We have way more. We can go up to 126. Ideally, like 120 is max.
That's pretty good.
I'm gonna pull up the old dyno graph with the pure 900s on the same map. I didn't change the map at all, other than just the fuel pressure. I increased the rail pressure, but I didn't change anything else. Boost is the same, timing is the same.
So it
we'll
does
compare.
work.
Huh?
It does work.
The pumps work. The turbos also. It picked up like 30, almost 30 wheel on the same map with these turbos over the pure 900s. So I'm gonna fill some ethanol in it now and switch to the ethanol map, and then see. And I'll probably go up a little bit on the ethanol maps too. I'm fine with it for pump gas. That's enough power.
Where's the other one?
Did you eat it?
No.
Let's look at some comparisons over here versus the pure 900s that we had in the car and the hybrids that we've installed. So just for testing purposes, I've left everything the same software-wise. So same target boost, same ignition timing, same fuel. Didn't change anything other than the fuel system. And I only modified the rail pressure settings. I didn't touch anything else. Now, to compare the two, the pure 900s put down 647 wheel horsepower, 677 foot-pounds of torque. And this setup at the same exact boost level and same everything else put down 668 wheel horsepower, 683 foot-pounds. So torque is about the same, you can kind of see, and then yeah, the difference really starts happening after 5,000 RPM. So where this turbo keeps flowing and the other set was kind of falling off a little bit. Spool wise, I would say about the same, no real difference. I started the run a little bit later, but you can see the way it comes on, it's identical. It's not any slower or anything like that. It's about the same spool. So, you know, if you're comparing these to the 900s, I would probably go with this. But am I fully content with it? I don't think so, because at higher power levels, you can kind of see where it starts tapering off after 6,500 RPM. It's a significant drop. So I want something that's going to flow a little bit more at the top. So I've contacted the manufacturer and I said, you know, I explained everything. I showed the logs. I said, this is what it's doing. What are your suggestions? So he thinks we're going to try different wheels in these hybrids. So different turbine wheel, and then he'll send me a set, and we'll have to take these off, put the other ones on, and see if we can get closer to my goal with the car is around 850 wheel. So I want to see if I can get closer to it, right around 7,000 RPM. We will probably lose some spool. I expect to lose maybe 300 to 400 RPM of spool. But I'm totally fine with it if we start getting peak torque around 38, 3,900 instead of 35, and just, you know, hold up power all the way up to redline instead of dropping. So that's it for now. There may be another episode with the new turbos and the new wheels once they show up. And if you guys enjoy watching, please like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, you know, and we'll see you in the next one.